Hi, this is Jill from Fabric Garden in Sacramento, California. Thank you for joining us for our Thursday Facebook, and we will get started right away. So first, Fig Tree Designs' newest line has arrived. It's called Jelly and Jam, and we have the fabrics, and as you can see, they are traditional fig tree colors. She always does these beautiful, soft, kind of peach colors. This time she has added the darker color orange that she puts in sometimes. And we've got, of course, the greens. And this time she has put in this lovely taupe color and mixed those. And there is also a really light blue that mixes in. So a little different. We don't always see blue in Fig Tree. So Jelly and Jam, and we do have the pre-cuts for that. We have layer cakes, jelly rolls, charm packs, and mini charms for that. We have cut a kit using the Plumeria pattern, and the kit is for this version with the light orange. So the border is this light peach, and then each flower is a different color from the fabric line. So that is the Plumeria kit, and it finishes 57.5 by 57.5. I remembered that off the top of my head there. So that is Jelly and Jam. We also got in a very few pieces of a little line called Pickleball Champ. And this is, you know, pickleball is so big these days. It always amazes me. I guess I'm not a tennis player, so I haven't gotten into it. But there's 6 pieces of this. There's also a little, kind of net, a couple netting pieces. So there's 2 more pieces beyond this. But my thinking when we ordered this was this could make a cute 3-yard quilt, you know, throw size for someone who's a pickleball enthusiast. Or I have been seeing tote bags made. So you could make a tote bag for you or a friend to carry your pickleball equipment. Or it would also be cute to take a little terry cloth towel and put some of the fabric on the ends, and then you'd have a game day towel for when you go out to play pickleball. So lots of different things. So that's just a few little pieces of that. Get those out of the way. So next we're on to something that's really scary. Halloween fabric is starting to arrive, and maybe the fabric itself isn't super scary, but the fact that we're seeing Halloween, and it is the time of year we see Halloween. May, June is when the Halloween pieces come in, because if you're going to make things, you've got to have it early enough. So we just have a few pieces. This is called Beggar's Night, and this is actually Sandy Gervais for Riley Blake Fabrics. And they're nice little small prints. I love the little googly eyeballs. I'm seeing treat bag. What are those? XO? No.
Skeletons.
Is it a skeleton? Oh, it would help if I put my reading glasses on. Yes, it's a skull and crossbones. And there's a nice little focal piece. Oh, look at that purple little monster. And some jack-o'-lanterns. And some stars. And of course, those could go really with anything. Those aren't too Halloweenish. But so just a start. We've got some other Halloween pieces coming. So Halloween, lost it, will filter in over the next month and a half. So, get those out of the way. Oh, and we do have pre-cuts for that. So we have layer cakes, which Riley Blake can't use the term layer cake, so they call these a stacker. So we have a 10-inch stacker and a 5-inch stacker. And Riley Blake calls these roly-polies. So we've got pre-cuts for that. And so if you're in the mood, you can start making Halloween. And the last thing, I think this is the last thing, I do believe, we have a new block of the month in the lineup. This is called Hey Violet. So if purple is your jam, this is the quilt for you. The quilt is actually purple and blue. So these are all the fabrics that are in the quilt. And I think the blue really softens the purple and makes it really pretty. So I've only had time to make one block, but it was very fun to make. And I have read through the pattern. This pattern is really, if you can cut and sew a 1/4 inch seam, you can make this quilt. There are no complicated pieces in this quilt. It's very straightforward quilting, but what I love is how they put it together, the units together. You get very unique blocks. So it looks like you're an expert level quilter, but really the pieces, you can be a beginner as long as you can cut accurately and sew your 1/4 inch. So this is going to be starting in July. The fabric should arrive some point in June, so we'll get a start in July. And this is 7 months. So we will, and I like the quilt has a diagonal set. And this is twin size. It's 64.5 by 85.5. And of course, you could add some borders if you needed this to be larger. So, so I will continue to sew, and hopefully,
background fabric.
Oh, okay, I do have one more thing. So hopefully next week I'll have a little bit more to show you. The people who have been doing the door banner kit of the month from Riley Blake fell in love with the background that was in kit number 1, and I had many requests, would we pick this up, because it is an amazing background. So today it arrived. This is called Painter's Swirl, and it is from Riley Blake, and this just makes a great background for whatever you're doing. So it was requested by quite a few people, so we brought it in. And I think that is it for tonight. So thanks for joining us.